I'm getting the number that you'll use. Yeah. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Come on in. I'm trying to get a laptop. Fantastic. You're all dressed up. Was it for work? Yeah, today picture day. Thank you. Thank you for Thank you. What? Here. I brought you a can of soda pop. Would you like it? There isn't. This is the last one. Here. And I brought cookies for us this year. That's perfect. I've been running all day today. How have you been? I'm good. These are beautiful. Where did you find them? Outside. Just walking up? On the way to the little daycare. From here to the daycare. I don't walk. Nice. Do you want regular soda pop or diet? That's I don't want to give you sugar in it. You okay with that? Good. But I don't know what kind of cookies these are, but you'll eat them. Butter cookies. The top looks really nice on you. How have you been? I'm good. I know. Everybody says they're good. Are you okay with everything that's been happening? Yeah. Did you get your homework done? That one I still need to work on, but I have another one that's due tonight. Did you submit it? The September one? Did you get a chance to get it submitted? I was kind of getting busy for that other one that was the presentation for this past Monday because of the partner with the partner. We were able to present it on Monday. You did. How was it? If I felt confused when I was presenting it. Yeah. What do you mean you felt confused? Because so-called we didn't really communicate. We only but really you put together a presentation together. Right? She so-called did it was preschool. It was like tracing letters and shapes. She did the shaving cream and I did the worksheet. Okay. And she gave me like a little handful of little different worksheets of tracing. Okay. So this is your partner on the project. She took the lead and you just followed? When she gave me the worksheet, I was kind of a little bit confused because this one was didn't get to work together. Yeah, and the little homework that's due today is kind of like a reflection of how I did for that. So are you going to say that your partner was missing in action for most of the front end of the assignment? Don't take the hit for that. Yeah. It's okay to do because that's part of going to school is to learn how to deal with teams when people are not where they're supposed to be. And then I have another one that's like the final one that I would need to work with a partner also. Okay, you gotta take the action. And this one is I have to create 3 mini lessons, and I'm kind of confused on that one in a way too. For that. Okay. Is there anything I can help with that? Because I think for that one, I'm not sure. I think we need to present all of the little mini lesson plan. Okay. I think I do have. Okay. Thing. You want to write the essay? No. Yeah, the essay. Your reflection? That's still going to do for the Monday class. Okay. Did you get a chance to write those 3 pages? Not yet, because I was busy with the other one, the food project. That was for that Monday. So but I did the other one that I was supposed to do. The mask is pretty. It matches your shirt and everything. Show me what you got where you're at. Okay. I did. When I have brought my Chromebook today, it somehow it didn't connect to my hotspot. Oh, okay. So it was very slow. Okay. So I don't have the. Do you have it on your drive? I'm about to make a Google Doc and share it with you. Okay. I'm here for you.
How did you feel confused on Monday when you did the presentation?
Because she gave me the papers.
This your partner.
Yeah. She gave me
What's her name?
coral, like the coral reef, that kind of coral. She's so cool. When I was eating the lunch in the student little room, alumni hall, I had emailed her. I emailed her the day before about like uh we're almost finished with the little paper we were writing. Um, it,
You were passing it back and forth to each other?
no, I could show you what it looked like.
I'm kind of concerned that she was not available to help and be a good partner for you, and then she took over it at the end.
Yeah, because Soko on my birthday was over the weekend on Saturday. Yeah, thank you. It was over the weekend, and I did kind of look at the little document she shared with me. Oh, she shared it officially the day after Halloween.
Okay.
So I kind of looked at it, and then the next day on Saturday, I kind of did too, but not really. But I did have it open on my Chromebook on my computer laptop. But and then the next day when I looked at it again, she totally took my little name off the little document.
She took your name off of it?
Yeah,
Why?
because I didn't type anything to the doc yet.
Okay.
So it was at like afternoon in the afternoon. So like after that, I started typing toward like nighttime. Like that weekend was the daylight saving. So I did it at night. I typed during that time. I had also sent her an email that I typed some stuff too. Yeah, she replied to me back on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your presentation was Monday,
yeah, I was waiting for her reply. Like I sent at 8 at night.
and she didn't reply on Sunday.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay, these are the things that you have to put in your reflection.
Yeah.
But also, I think the learning is how are you going to make sure it's different next time when you're working with somebody? Because you have one more assignment that it's working with somebody.
Yeah, and
what can you do differently?
It seems like there wasn't really much communication.
Yes.
And for this classmate, I didn't get to see her in the other class that I would have on Tuesday. She's not in there at all.
She's not just in your Monday class.
Yeah, she might be taking other classes in the different blocks. So I don't see her at all, other than on Monday in that week. So I don't see her. So
can I offer a suggestion? As soon as you start working on this, it looks like the other person is going to be missing in action and not show up and be active in the front part. You start doing double communication with them. You say, hey, asking them, where are you? I'm expecting you to be here because we're in partnership together.
Like over the weekend on
not to
Sunday, I was about to send my professor an email complaining, but I didn't send
it. It's going to help to complain to the teacher because the teacher can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But what you
and I still could have included the proof of me sending emails to my classmates, but I didn't send it yet, so I'm not sure should I still send it when I.
Just as a thought, because you're training to be professional now. When you're a professional person, you can't complain to people.
I'm not really complaining. I'm just like
saying that I was working on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on it. This is the evidence that I was trying to work on it, but we got a topic, but there was no communication.
She was missing the first week, remember?
She's so called that week. We became partners.
Yes.
And then toward the like next week before
you didn't hear from her the first week.
Yeah, for on like toward the middle that next day, another classmate, when I did the presentation before, she asked me, "Do I have a partner?" And I said, "I kind of have a partner."
You have somebody identified
Yeah.
as a partner, but she is not a partner.
Yeah, and then
she didn't communicate with you the first week. I remember.
Yeah, and then so she said, well, "Oh, so," and I asked her, "Do you have a topic already in mind?" She said she does, and then like a little few more hours after she had kind of communicated with me, she sent an email to other classmates looking for a partner. she had found a partner when she did that. And then the next day I tried to, because she had said like, can it be three,
in the group.
like three teachers in the classroom kind of idea. And then I think she did ask the professor, and she said no, can't be,
It's
because
more than one.
because there's like total of 10 students, so like there's
So
perfect
just 2 people.
perfect amount. So yeah, that, and then yeah, so
Okay, so in your essay back to her and your reflection, let's make sure that information is shared with your teacher.
yeah,
But
this is what the little stuff I have to. How well was the code model in the lesson, and these
what
are
went
the.
well and what would you
I
improve?
will need to double check on the bright space that these are the three questions.
Okay, so let's answer. So what went well? Here, I'll type for you.
I can share you
Tell me.
the. It seems that we didn't really answer all of the questions here.
What went well? What went well from your experiences together? You actually did the presentation.
Yeah, because like when I have contact her in the afternoon after I was like over there in that building about to eat a little lunch, I've asked. She finally replied, and I didn't have my phone with me that day. I had my brother's phone because my brother wanted to play my phone, but I have my watch. But it does, somehow the Bluetooth was not coming through in my
so
text.
everything was not working. A lot of things have not been working.
Yeah, for me that for like
you must be kind of frustrated because a lot of things are not working.
Yeah, so like when CPS is off, my brother wants my phone, and then I have to come on campus and go to class. So, well, yeah, because he's like the games is so close that the Wi-Fi or like it's better.
The tools for you landing.
Yeah.
This is your success is up to you on all this. Yeah. Okay. Your brother's gaming is not a priority.
Yeah.
Okay, please. You're being very passive with everybody. Your response about the person that was your co-partner is passive too. And you have a bigger voice.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah, and
You are gonna be successful. And you have to own that a little bit. Okay? Everybody's pushing you around. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm typing this for you. What went well? We actually did the presentation on
Yeah, that is true.
Were you proud about what you did?
Kind of, yeah, because it seems like we ended class early on that day after we were last to present because we had shaving cream. So some of the classmates or slash students that was working with my partner had shaving cream, was playing up with shaving cream on the table. They went to wash their hands. So it seems like our time was within the 15 minutes because I think we ended.
You feel good about what you did? About with the shaving cream? What were you doing with it?
Well, I didn't do anything with the shaving cream. I passed out paper, like worksheets.
Okay.
And then my little for my table on my side at that time it had like 4 students on my side at that time when she had some 5.
The other 5.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 people in your class.
But on Monday one of them then came, so like it was less than that. Less one kid person.
Okay.
So I had less students and then she had a little bit more.
Okay.
9.
Does that make any difference to anything?
No, not really. But so-called it seems like we didn't have the supplies for the worksheet.
You didn't have
She didn't provide me markers. She only really
who didn't?
my classmate.
Your classmate was it her job to do that?
I think in the little paper that she typed here, she had kind of mentioned about
she was gonna bring supplies.
Like supplies with markers, I think.
Because she was going to bring?
It said with a marker, but she didn't provide me like with a pack of markers. So I had to borrow a classmate's little pack of markers to give my classmates. And then my professor had found a box of crayons and gave the other classmates.
What could you have done differently?
She really didn't communicate, and I wasn't able to see my text at all.
Okay.
Since my watch was off too.
Could I give you a suggestion? You plan ahead for what you need to be successful.
Hmm.
You could have brought those markers yourself.
Because I wasn't sure.
You could have brought them. You didn't want to.
Yeah, I know. Because Soko at one something on Monday, she had said she was kind of sick, and the email I sent her, since we're almost finished, you want to present next week on Monday, and then she had said, "Oh, I am kind of sick," and then like when I saw the text from her like at 4 something before class, it said she had drunk a lot of tea, but I didn't look at our Word document anymore during that little event over there in the studio Uden, so I was kind of like out of the loop for a little bit.
So so it went well that you did the presentation.
Yes, that's for sure. And I think we
Okay.
reached the time limit.
And what did you learn? What's your next part of the question?
What went well and what would you improve?
What would you improve?
I think it's like with the communication, that's mainly one of it.
How would you improve?
I try to contact her.
What would you do differently?
I just don't know. Because it's really the communication, and then she's not responding back to me.
Okay, let's put this down. Communication between my partner on this assignment is the first thing you would improve. Let's talk about let's talk about this. Your partner okay. One, your partner did not communicate the first week.
Yeah.
In spite of you writing to her.
Yeah, I didn't text her, but I wrote her email. Because she had said, I will contact you later this week. And then it was totally silent.
You emailed her. How many times did you email her?
For that week,
first week.
The first week, I like no text, but she had my phone number.
Yes.
I had sent her an email on Saturday.
I emailed her to
On Saturday.
Get together.
Kind of like to ask, are we still partners? And then ask other classmates, are you still looking for a partner? I don't have a topic in mind. I know the assignment's due in 2 weeks.
She did. Okay, this is what I said. Your partner did not communicate the first week of working together. I emailed her to get together.
I also like told her like my availability, and we can meet on Zoom or like meet here in the library to like work on it. Or like if it's on the weekend on Google Meet, I'll be at home with my brother, so it'll be loud. I had like set all my like situation.
She did not answer you.
Yeah, nothing at all until like after I saw my professor post her like weekly update, like for that
The following week?
for last week, that week 11, that this no week 10. A few minutes after she posted that little announcement, I saw her email from her replying to that email.
Okay, so you are going to improve communication.
Yeah.
How are you going to improve communication? When you don't hear from your partner, you're going to still write to her.
Yeah.
Did you have her phone number?
Yeah, I had her phone number, and I think I did text her.
Did you call her? Did you call?
I didn't call her because, like, over the weekend, also my brothers they play my phone. The youngest of my 3 brothers,
Okay.
he takes my phone once he wakes up at like 8 early in the morning. So I don't.
Okay. You can't allow them to. That is also, you are giving away your tools that you need to do your homework.
Yeah.
So why would you give that to your brother?
Because like most of the time, like even after I'm done with school, that's the first thing he asks for me, my phone.
Okay.
Because he does have his own phone, but his phone don't have much space.
Improve communication. Okay.
Yes.
So even if what are you going to do in improving communication? How are you going to improve communication? How are you going to take ownership to make sure the communication?
Because I am reaching out to them, but like somehow they're not reaching back out like
Well, it
timely.
sounds like you're not. It sounds like you gave your brother your phone, so she couldn't reach you even if she wanted to.
I'm not, she
if
didn't
she
text
had-
me at all.
And if she
I
had
was like
other things
looking at
going
it. Because I know that week when we so-called agreed to be partners, it was the midterm week. So I know maybe she was busy with midterms.
ineffective. My partner was busy with midterms. How did she tell you that?
Yeah, she has responded back to me that she was taking midterms.
We're supposed to start it.
Because at that time we didn't even have a
Could you have
topic.
started by yourself,
Because at that time I was, I think,
Mandy?
busy with the missing assignment that was.
So you were busy doing other things also.
Yeah, but I was trying to wait for her. She said she's gonna contact me first. Yeah.
Okay. My partner was busy with midterms and we did not start the project when we were supposed to start it. I was busy, own it, doing other homework.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's true. And did not push to make the connection.
Yeah, that's also true too for my end and her end at the same
Aside
time.
from sending an email. You just sent her one email.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So here, this is your situation. So you're going to let your teacher know this is the situation. Okay. Then what happened? So what could you have done differently in communicating with this woman, with Coral?
Mm,
Could you have pushed it further? Or could you have told the teacher that you're having problems?
that was in my mind. I was like, say, really should just communicate. Ask the professor. She's not contact me. Like this email that I was gonna send. Yes. On Sunday, with all the little evidence, little stuff, the communication. Yeah.
Okay, so I could
So,
have
so make sure my
communicated
grade will
with the
be like
teacher
won't
to
be really
advise.
affected.
Well, you probably aren't going to get a bad grade.
I know. Yeah. It's like I presented. I'm not sure what grade I got because like last time when I presented in October, I got the grade like that week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like on a Wednesday or something later that week. So I'm not sure with what grade I have for it yet because I have to write this reflection.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could have communicated with the teacher to advise that you're having a problem with the partner.
Yeah.
Okay. And you couldn't get a response. Hi, hon. Does anybody want to say? Mandy will. She was looking for some.
Oh.
It's a secret. Okay. That's okay. Here. Can I put this over here?
Yeah.
Let's get this written. Okay. What else could you have done with your partner? Could you have written her 2 or 3 times and harassed her and said, look, you really are supposed to work with me? You have to find time for this?
Yeah, that was kind of true.
Been more assertive.
And then like so-called, I think one of the weeks, the last week, I was kind of feeling sick a little bit too. So on that Tuesday, I was kind of sick. Of, I still went to the Tuesday class, but I didn't want to. Just yeah, I was sick, getting sick.
Okay, I'm not going to put that in there because this is about you being strong. Okay? So what I just put is I could have communicated with the teacher to advise that my partner is responding. I could have been more assertive with my partner to demand that she make time to work on the project.
Yeah.
Okay? Because that's juggling priorities.
Yeah. I have also in that email told her like my availability and then like if we meet here on campus or on Zoom and stuff in the email. But nothing until that Sunday. She's been like responding to me on a Sunday or a Monday. So
you were doing your presentation on that Monday.
yeah, this past Monday.
And that she needed to work on our project.
So even like when she came into class on Monday, she didn't talk to me at all.
Well, yeah. She shouldn't have. She should have been shamed.
She came in after my professor. My professor went to her little classroom to get some supplies from our other classmates' presentations. So and she came after, and she'd been sick many times. So yesterday she had to come to school. She'd been missing.
Who, this person, Coral?
Yeah, she'd been
That's her problem.
missing class. So like she can't miss
Andy,
that day too.
That's her problem.
Yeah.
This is your problem. You have to be more proactive in taking care of your business. Yeah. Okay? You can't be so passive with this. I don't mean to tell you what to do, but you let it just sort of ride out there. It's kind of like you're late on the September assignment.
Yeah, I know.
You have to take care of your business. Your business is to be a student and be a good student. You are the one who will fail if you don't do this. You don't care about Coral. If Coral fails, that's on her. What's on you is if Mandy fails. Okay?
Yeah.
So you got to change how you're doing this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done lecturing.
Because like when the way I did the presentation on Monday, it felt kind of like how I was doing it with the CPS during the spring semester, of how I did my little presentation on my little clinical. But like my professor didn't come at that time, so
okay.
Yeah, and
that teacher is evaluating you for what you're doing right now. And what she looks at you right now is you haven't done the September assignment. You may have done very poorly Monday, and you were supposed to be working with a person on this project, and you didn't get to work with her very well.
Yeah.
And part of it is your fault too. That you're right, and your communication needs to be different.
Yeah.
And part of your communication needs to be more assertive. That if you have a deliverable, you have to get this person to work with you. And she didn't make you a priority, but that's her problem.
Yeah.
It's your problem that you guys showed up and it wasn't a good presentation.
To me, it felt kind of average in between. It was okay, like we presented.
Yes,
but I felt confused when I was doing my. So it was stations, two stations, one teacher with that one group with the shaving cream and like they're tracing with the shaving cream with their fingers, and mine was like kind of like boring-ish kind with just like the worksheets.
Okay. So what's the situation? What would you have? What was it?
Because like if
Who came up with the idea that you had the worksheets?
she passed me the worksheets.
Why did she give them to you? Were you supposed to work on this together?
We were like, because with that little paper that we were writing, we didn't have like everything in there yet as of the night before.
Yeah.
So
So you were supposed to come up with the lesson plan together.
Yeah.
And
But I didn't see her come into the thing at like 8 something when I was typing. So yeah, I didn't see her join in when I was typing, like when I had in October that
On a
other
Saturday
classmate that Sunday, that other classmate I did a presentation on Monday. We did good. We got 100 for that one. We were working on it, and we were in. She emailed me, and I joined and typed.
you were working it together.
Yeah.
You were developing your presentation together.
Yeah.
Okay, Coral did not do that with you.
Yeah, nothing at all. Like
So-
I was in the dock, I was waiting for her to jump in, and I was like looking at those little how you have that little eye with who was editing. The last time she edited was like 12:30 some close to 1. And she took off my name, and she did add some, but that was it.
Okay, so what is the situation? My partner did not work with me on developing the presentation material.
Yeah, really,
We did not work together on developing the presentation material.
Yeah,
Right?
there's like no
That's-
communication at all.
Okay.
And I kind of see this at the daycare with the little classroom, those teachers, the head teacher and the little helper teacher of the toddler classroom, those teachers are kind of like similar to my situation because they do communicate with each other, but yeah,
It was a lesson plan.
yeah.
Okay. What could you have done differently?
Because at that time we didn't really have anything.
What could you have done?
I just put this thing as like an example of how the kids will be writing. That's really what I had put in for answering some of the questions. We didn't fully answer all the questions at the time.
We both prepared some information. However, not a complete lecture plan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What the last of I saw, and then but
So what could you have done? I could have. What could you have done? Requested that you work together in the document?
yeah, I was waiting for her to join,
No,
but
you
like
were waiting. Waiting is a passive.
yeah,
I could have requested that we schedule time.
because like if I even
to
sent her an email, like when I was working, she didn't even come on.
document together. That's a good thing to say is that you could have requested that you work together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for like when she shared
when
it,
she
she had
didn't
said
come up?
like we can I share the doc, we can edit it together, and that was it.
Yes.
That was it.
But
nothing else.
You could have requested that you schedule time to work together to edit the.
Yeah, I had Soko sent that, but she didn't say anything to those little availability that I had at all. So
What could you have done differently?
this is with the
What could you have done to have more of an active role in the document creation?
it seems like even if I email her, she don't respond back.
Okay, I know. That's why you have to be more assertive next time.
And then yeah, that part is really the main one. Like I email her, she no email back.
I know, she didn't.
And then
What are you going to do next time you have a partner
it
who
seems
doesn't respond to you?
would be like BBC or CCC the teacher just in case, so the teacher knows I sent the email, so they know I sent it too.
You tell the person that you're doing it.
Yeah.
You always tell the person, you don't blind copy. You always CC, and you mention in the email, I am copying the teacher because you are not responding to my
Yeah,
emails.
that would be like another step just in case if it's another classmate like this.
So we'll put it down here as I could have.
Because I wanted to work with her, but she seems like she's want to work with me, but she's not there.
I could have copied the teacher on my email with my partner to alert her that her behavior is not what is expected to work together. Okay. I could have copied the teacher on my email with my partner to alert the teacher, the partner, that her behavior is not what is expected to be working together. Working together as a team. Okay? That's a very proactive thing.
Yeah. It's
And
like so
then-
far was every day I was like looking at if I get any texts and then got any emails. I was refreshing everything to see was I getting anything.
Okay. And you're good. You have another work assignment. So the reason you're doing this as a follow-up is so that you remember this on the next work assignment together with
because
another
the other
person.
one I would need to also see if I can find
your
another
next
partner.
If your next partner is missing in action like this, it's on you to make this happen. Because your other partner is not responsible for how you perform.
Yeah.
Okay?
I was like planning maybe on that this past Monday or something to like send an email like how I did last time, that when we agreed to be partners, to try to see for a classmate that assignment's like the last assignment for the class.
Okay, another thing you could do, you could have come up with your own lesson plan. You know, as a backup and had it in your back pocket. You could have came up with a lesson plan yourself.
Yeah. I know that was like would be one, but like it was like close to the deadline, so yeah, that would have been a backup. Because on the little thing it does say the partners is so-called kind of like optional for these assignments. Oh, but this one seems like you need a partner because you can't co-teach by yourself.
Yes.
Because you see, this one did say jointly. Students will jointly develop and co-teach a mini lesson.
Yes.
That's part of the description.
Yes, but if your partner is not working with you and you've tried some of these communication tactics, you were very passive on this assignment. You waited for her to get back to you. And she didn't. So she failed you, but you have actions you can take yourself. That's what this.
Yeah, this kind of happened a little bit kind of with the previous partner too, but like I was able to find her little shared document because she just shared me the document. I just had to make sure I find her email because she gave me her email, and then I had to search for a little thing like. But we were able to present it, and then it was everything okay.
Everything was okay.
Yeah.
Next time, these are good actions that you're coming up with.
Yeah.
Make a request that she schedule time to work with you the first time you meet her. That would be another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Request that we schedule time to work and edit the document before we start the project.
Because
That's
the next one,
manage-
you have to choose a theme, and then 3 meaning.
Okay. What I just wrote
Yes.
for you is that you're managing expectations. So like when you first start this project with somebody,
Mhm.
you say, when can we meet? What are the times? And you put it in an email so that you both know, schedule this time to work together.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And set a schedule before we start. Okay. What else is there anything else that you think that you have learned that you can do differently?
So-called the question is, how did this assignment help you gain insights into co-teaching, lesson planning, and classroom management?
It taught you it's very difficult to do, isn't it?
The way this one was, yeah, it was difficult.
Co-teaching is difficult.
Yeah, because of the communication.
Okay. Due to communication. Need to be more proactive and on top of communicating expectations, because she failed your expectations.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not putting words in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay. So you have to be two wheels on the same wheels of the car.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay. So what else do you have to it? What's the rest of that question?
So-called, it was the insights about co-teaching, lesson planning, and classroom management.
Okay. Was there anything that failed in the back in the classroom management? Supplies?
Yeah, supplies for sure. And then because the group before that presented, they so-called have not every groups had a PowerPoint, but that little group that had before, they had like a little slide with a little video with a timer of like, this is time's up, you know.
Okay, so they had they were tighter together as a project manager.
Because they so-called had like a little slide. We didn't have any slide at all, so it was just
Were you supposed to?
not really, but like I know
Who is this over there? Oh, that's G. I got somebody that's supposed to come at 2.
Yeah, they're not all of them have. I think I saw 3 or 2 of my classmates have a little PowerPoint. Not everyone is not really required to have a PowerPoint because, like, just have to make sure you hit every point.
Yeah.
It seems like we didn't really hit all the points because we didn't have to differentiate this part of these little so-called, if you're ELL or gifted or like special needs.
Okay.
That one kind of, we didn't mention that. So I think we're missing some points. And the theory, the theory framing about the theories about the lesson, I think those 2 parts were kind of missing.
Well, you guys didn't communicate at all.
Yeah, so it seems like that's what we're missing too.
Okay, so I think that we were missing what is that word?
Differentiation. Like with the ELL students, supporting like ELLs, diverse learners, special students with special needs, like students that like need more extra help in general, and normal students too. And the dairy, like the DAP.
Was it because we did not communicate?
Yeah, mainly because of that too.
And plan the assignment together. Okay?
Yes.
So what you have learned is that you're going to do your assignments together. You're going to be more of a assertive and a project manager to make sure that this all works together, correct?
Yeah. They're like really for the next one, that's so-called partner. I'm not sure what to do now. This was a very bad experience with a partner.
This was a bad experience. I can hear it was a bad experience.
Yeah, very bad. This one. The previous one was better because she so-called is a parent, and her kid, I think, she works at CPS. I think she's like with math. So yeah.
Okay. Well, this was a bad experience.
Yeah, very bad.
And you're not going to have this happen ever again.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
Because you're going to do things differently for you.
Yeah.
You're going to manage things more assertively for you.
Yes, yes.
And not passive.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send you this. Okay, Mandy, what's your email again?
MS.
HEM?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to add to it? You need to change this a little bit so it reads like your statement.
Yeah.
Okay, you create this in a document for you, but that's the notes that we were just talking about.
Yes.
Okay, and if on your next assignment you have a problem with this person on the start, you tell me and I will remind you that you have to do this for you and you have to be assertive and drive the car.
Yes.
Okay, you can't ride the bus on these assignments and expect your partner to do the work.
Yeah, I
and to
think like, I
organize.
need to maybe find a partner this week for that assignment. Just do like in December.
Well, that would be a good thing.
Yeah.
But if you get stuck with a partner that's not working as a good partner, you have to drive the car and tell them they have to do this because you are both going to lose.
Yeah.
And you can't afford to lose.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You're working too hard on being a student.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're too intelligent for that. Yes.
Yeah.
Who is coming? Here. I'm just looking. Who am I supposed to be? Okay, the next 3 pages, when are you going to get them done? Can you get them this week?
I will try to, because I already started working on the one that's due next week.
Okay, listen. Clean up the bad one first. Just as a good strategy, you only have a couple more pages to do on this.
Yeah, it's almost finished. It's just like it's more. It's like details, and then like a little more.
I know you said you needed to pick up some of the learning points.
Yeah, that's what I really need to type into it.
Do you know how to do like 25-minute segments of work really hard for 25 minutes and then get up and walk around and do something else and then come back for another 25 minutes?
Because like for me, I kind of need some sound in the background to like help me get in the zone to like really start typing. Okay. Even though it will be blank my mind when typing, but
That's how you work best, is with some music in the background?
Or like some kind of sound in the background to be playing, and then I kind of get into the zone.
Something?
Like just any kind of sound really in the background to get into the zone. And it's kind of like I think because I mostly do it like midnight to like early morning, so like that 3, 4 morning, so that time. So
You're a night person, a night owl?
yeah, so like
Okay.
because I get home close to, I kind of chill for a bit.
Yeah. What do you do to chill?
Um, I would so call sometimes if there's food at home, like some dinner or something already made, I will eat.
Made?
I'll eat it, and then like maybe a mini nap or something, and then if I wake up within that little time, I would start to do homework, and then like if I was so called kind of took a nap, I'll be kind of awake. I was like past the midnight time, then I go back to sleep for a little bit, and then the morning I wake up at 6. So
That's kind of hard to stay on top of things.
yeah, that's because of my little schedule of like, yeah.
Is it working for you?
For this semester, it seems kind of difficult in some ways.
Yeah, it seems like it's not fitting. I worry because you're late on assignments.
Yeah.
And the teacher that creates a perception that you are not taking care of business.
Yeah, because so called my
That's why I'm pushing you to get those 3 done.
Yeah.
Is because that once it's done, then you're free to work on what's in front of you.
Yes. For that so-called assignment for next Friday, I kind of have in mind my second younger brother who is kind of behind in his reading. He's a seventh grade.
Did you write the teacher and tell her that you don't have somebody to observe?
I kind of choosing my brother now because
Did you talk to her about it?
like after my little meeting with you on that Wednesday, my mom was in the background heard about the little classmate that has to be a little kindergarten.
Yeah.
Because I don't really even have anybody that's like in that range. But my younger brother, that's in the second younger brother, his reading level recently went up to a third grade level, but he's in seventh grade, so he does kind of match ish in that little zone of that. So I'll try to do it on him.
And you talked about you were going to ask the teacher if that was okay to do. Did you talk to her on Monday about that?
No, I did not because so called the one I had taken a class with her before, I had did something similar with my younger brothers. And then when I did the little assignment, it was like a math coloring worksheet. She said it was not that great for second grade, but I I went to the teacher that little thing to get those worksheets, and it said those teachers themselves put it in second grade. It was second grade level. It was like addition and subtraction, multiplication, and division, and it was coloring worksheets of like solving the little problem and then coloring it.
So you think it was okay, even though the teacher thought it was not?
Yeah, even at that time, I did have a second grade brother. The youngest one was second grade.
And it was supposed to be for second grade?
Yeah, and then the other one was he was second grade, so that other one was like just he's 2 years, just 2 years older. He was second grade. He was fourth grade. Fourth, the other one was fourth grade. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. This is different though, because the assignment is requesting you to have somebody who is not a reader yet, correct?
He can't read, but not really for this brother.
Yeah, but go back to your assignment for this class, remember? It's about somebody who can't read, like a toddler, correct? Okay, so you don't have one. So what we talked about last week was talking to the teacher to see if you could observe with somebody else in your class who has access to a toddler. I think you are taking liberty by saying because your brother is a marginal reader, that is the same as what's required for this assignment.
Because I think if I were to like observe with another classmate, I don't think I have the time.
Well, we had the time last week,
Yeah.
but we don't now.
Mhm.
So missing that opportunity still does not make it right. You were just talking about communication.
Yeah.
You can write an email to your teacher and say, I should have asked for permission for this last week, but I was thinking I can use this example, your younger brother who's a marginal reader, to fill that requirement.
Because that's why I kind of did previous with her different class with that.
Just as a thought, Mandy, I would write your teacher
Okay.
and make sure she's in agreement with you,
Okay.
because otherwise you're going to do this assignment thinking you are right, and if she doesn't accept it, you will fail this assignment.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah, because this one I have with that the little testing of the kid, I have to create 3 activities.
That's right.
And then that's part of the assignment too.
That's right.
3 activities
Yes.
based on how
where they are on the spectrum
yeah.
of learning.
Yeah.
So you really do need to write this teacher and say, this is what I would propose, and I can come up with 3 assignments so that we can apply them to my brother at his marginal reading.
Yeah, because so-called I had to take a pre and post test before I officially start doing the little assignment.
Yes, I think I really get a good teacher.
Okay, so.
Because you submitted without you getting approval to make it a deviation from that, you risk not getting the grade, period.
Okay.
Okay? That's a big thing. You want to write an email to her
Yeah.
and get that done now? Just write the email. That's an important thing because you missed the opportunity to write her last week.
Yeah.
To work with another student. I'm going to look and see if Jerry is over here, okay? Because he's supposed to be here at 2, and I'm surprised he's not. Okay. He's not here. Let me see if I got an email from him. Oh, I put in the password. There's no password on this. Are you writing it? No. What do you got?
This is for the assignment next week, right? This Did you take a picture too?
Mm-mm.
No?
No. I sent you an email.
Mm.
You mean picture for here?
Yeah, did you take the no?
No, I'm not going. I'm done working. I'm retired. But that's why you're dressed today. You look great.
That was for picture day
Picture day for what?
for the daycare.
Oh,
That's why I was dressed up
you
too.
look really nice. That top looks really good.
Yeah, I got the little so-called the picture of how I look, and then I have to order it. Those kind of papers are ready.
That's cool.
It's written.
Oh, this is great. This looks really good. I like this. You look like a teacher. You're going to be a good teacher. This is going to take work, though. You've got to be more assertive in communication. Teachers are really tough people, you know. My sister is a retired school teacher, and she taught ESL in high school. She was a very tough person in school, and when she uses her teacher voice around me, it makes me sit up straight because teachers have they're like, do it now because I said do it now. And they have to you have to create law and order in a space with other people. So you have to work stronger with even your co-partners, otherwise you won't get things done. And you're accountable to do everything. What's your email look like? Did you get it drafted?
I'm typing.
Why don't an introduction statement and say, I'd like your permission if this is okay.
Then the
When you just
subject.
start here, I'd like to ask your permission. I gotta put the D in there. I would like to ask your permission. Permission to propose a different sampling, a different example, or a different, what do you call them? What do you call it when you're sampling? Demographic. Demographic for the assignment due next week. DEMOGRAPHIC. Demographic sampling. Sample. For the assignment due next week.
Then you can then explain, I haven't been able, I don't have a kindergarten or first grade student. You don't, it's not like you're going to have them. I haven't been able to identify. I have not been able to identify a kindergartner, first grade student. And then, okay, you don't need to say to do the assignment because you're already talking about the assignment. You could say, not but, my younger brother is a marginal reader, is an extremely marginal reader. And that's when you would explain that he's in seventh grade and only reads at third grade level. Okay, so as a new paragraph, is it okay? It's a whole new paragraph. That paragraph, you just explained who your brother is. This is a new paragraph too. Okay.
This one?
Yes. All three of those are all separate paragraphs.
Okay.
Okay. Or should I see if I can observe if I can work with a classmate to observe a kindergartner? And can you identify, and if so, can you identify a classmate that I should work with? Because you can't find somebody on the spot.
As it can. I did. Something like this?
Okay, let's see. Yes. For this assignment. You don't end with the word with.
Okay.
It's bad English.
With.
For this assignment. Grammatically, it's okay to put that for a preposition phrase on the back because you can't end with the word with. You say thank you. No, put it down on the next line. It's like a paragraph.
Okay.
And then just sign it. It's a decent email. We could have worked on that one last week.
Yeah.
CC yourself on it.
Yes, that's just right.
Because-
Just make sure the spelling is correct. Okay, Okay. Okay.
Maybe don't say your brother's extremely marginal. Just say he's marginal.
Okay.
Okay. Because that's your brother.
Okay.
Did you copy yourself on the email?
Yes.
Because if you don't hear back from her by the end of the week, you want to follow up.
Okay.
That's proactive communication, okay? Today's Wednesday. You're giving her 48 hours to get back to you because you're aware the assignment is due next week.
Yes. Sent it.
Okay, good. You got 2 things done.
Yes.
Okay, you see your other, the email? Did you get the email from me?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I just did it.
You need to
first.
put it in your words, okay,
Mhm.
Mandy? Because those were my words interpreting what you were saying,
Yes.
and you speak differently a little bit.
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah, I
Okay,
am okay.
okay. I'm still back on those 3 pages.
Yeah, no,
I am
no.
not letting you off the hook on this, please.
Because that little reflection is no more than 1 page, so I have to make sure it's just 1 page.
Just 1 page. So you can do that. That's enough information we have for 1 page. Do you think you can get the 3 pages done this week?
I will try. Because this week, for that class, for that assignment for next week, the little pre-test, post-test, those little thing, I did it yesterday.
Oh, good.
I just need a so-called upload whatnot. I got the little PDF of my, because the local I can do it many times, and then I got the little certificate for getting 10 out of 10. So
Oh,
yeah,
good.
submit that with that because
Mandy, that's what I'm telling you. You're a good student. You are good at what you're doing, and you're going to make a great teacher. This is a good thing if you're getting more assertive in your communication and managing like people that are not working with you in class. You will be much stronger and be more successful. Okay. I hope you don't think I'm yelling at you. I care about you being successful because I think you're smart and you're going to be good at this. You can't let this class take you down. Okay. I've got 15 minutes. I'm going to go take care of something I need to do for me, and I will be back. Okay, you have lunch. Okay. Are you okay with
yeah,
everything?
I am good.
Okay. Good. I am too. I'll be back. Nice little.
Thank you. My brother have a assignment. He leaves. Art, yeah,
What's he gonna do with them?
art project. And then I'll write a Chinese character in the middle.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is the older one or the younger?
The one I mentioned in the email. That's
What's his name?
Vinix.
Bean.
Vinix.
Bean.
Yeah.
What's your other brother's name?
Because my dad liked the Nix. The first one is Felix, Vinix, Enix.
Cool.
Yeah. He liked the Nix, that part.
Yeah, he liked the sound of it, the phonetics.
The X. Yeah.
How
So
did you get Mandy?
he named me.
Uh-huh.
And then my mom named them. So since my dad liked Felix, so she made up those.
She made up these other names.
She made up the other two.
She did.
All three. She made them up.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have 3 little brothers?
Yeah.
Wow, and you're the oldest?
Yeah. They came many years after me. Yeah. When I was the first one, he came in when I was in 3rd grade.
Wow,
And then,
you were really a big sister.
Yeah, and then the other one, the second one, he came like when I was like 7th, 8th grader.
Wow.
When I graduated 8th grade, he was 1 year old. And then the other one, he came like when I was in a high school, sophomore.
Did you have to help out a lot with your younger brothers?
The youngest for sure. The second one, he had a G tube. So he had to look after him a bit more than the first younger brother. And then yeah.
Wow. So your younger brother, the one that's in 7th grade,
he's the one that needs a
he had
little
a lot
help.
of health issues.
Yeah. And then he has those IEP 504.
Yeah.
From the 504, he to switch to IEP because of his health, and then his learning is also affected.
Oh yeah, of course it would be.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of health issues that impacts his ability to learn and concentrate.
Yeah. And he have allergies, so that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Allergies is a main one.
Yeah, see, maybe if I knew that, there would have been a statement that you could have put in there for the teacher so that she would understand how he's a marginal reader. He had major health issues in life.
Yeah. So like my brothers kind of saved my mom's life too. When she had my first brother, she know that she have diabetes, and then like with the other ones, kidney stones and stuff.
Yeah, that's usually hard for women having babies.
Yeah, she was like in her 30s, and she had me in her 20s, mid 20s.
I'm glad she had you early.
And then she wanted another one, but the second one didn't come until like many years. Yeah, that long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot of sadness for her, I'm sure.
Yeah, kind of depressed with like that second brother is so stressful. She didn't even know she was pregnant with the youngest one. She wanted to maybe like to abort him, but he was almost like at that term already.
Term where she couldn't.
Yeah, so like it was maybe illegal at that time.
Yeah. Oh, that must have been really hard for your mom.
Yeah, she didn't. She was in and out when the hospital was that one, so she didn't even know that she was pregnant.
Oh, your poor mom.
Yeah, she didn't know. Yeah.
Whoops, that's me. Nobody. A spam call. Silently. That was hard work for your mom.
Yeah.
Is she okay now with diabetes and everything?
She's eating a lot of medicine and then doing those needles, and she had the eye surgery, and her spine and stuff, and her leg, all those
compromised.
all those medical stuff. And then recently, last year, she lost her health insurance because of how much she made.
Wow.
Yeah. So she don't have a health insurance at the moment.
That's a big risk.
But like she have so-called she's paying for some of her medication that's covered by the hospital, kind of with out of pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, she's paying for the one that's being covered. Yeah.
Wow. That's really a hard time for your family.
Yeah, with the losing health insurance but can't get it back yet because of how much.
Dad still in?
He is, but he have a different kind of. He's so-called divorced.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, during when I was in community college.
They got divorced?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a lot of changes for your family.
yeah. But so-called like they don't seem like they divorced to my brothers the way
They're still together?
we still live in the same house, so that's why it don't seem like they're divorced.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What changes? Boy, your family has gone through a lot of history.
Yeah, and then the mental health, everything, all the kinds of health is affected for everyone. Yeah.
Wow. You're doing good.
Yeah,
You're doing really, really good with school.
yeah. I have to take care of the younger ones.
Yeah, you are taking care of the younger ones.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. That's a lot.
That's why it was like, with my mom at first, she wanted me to be nursing because I'm not scared of needles and blood.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like what I was kind of at community college for a little bit, but I'm not good with math, so that's why I switched.
I see you being a teacher. I hear you being a teacher. The way you do your homework responses. You really do care about people and you have empathy, which is what teachers have to have. They have to be strong-willed and you have to do what I say you have to do. And I see that was probably very hard to do in your family because there's so much confusion and different things going on all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm really proud of you. You're on
Yeah.
top of this, girl.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. No, you really are.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like when my mom had the first brother, I needed help with homework, and then she was in the hospital about to give birth. My dad had called her, said, "Are you done with your doctor's appointment? Come, she needs help with her homework." But she had said, "I'm giving birth to your son." And yeah, so cool. Like my brother had a heart murmur or like the heartbeat. That's why he had to come out at that time during that appointment. They discovered. So he came out that during that appointment. Not during that appointment, like
Premature.
not premature, but like I think he was almost like at full term. He was 10 pounds 7 ounces. They're heavy. They're all heavy.
Enough to survive.
Yeah, all my brothers are heavy, but the second one, he shrunk almost a whole pound. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why he needed all those other G tube and stuff, and then he was skinny, and then he gained a pound from the G tube. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot.
That is a lot. That is totally a lot.
Yeah.
Like totally, totally a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I am proud of you. Thank you for telling me all this.
Yeah.
Wow. I had a cold last week.
Are you better now?
I am, but I'm coughing. I have to go talk to one of my professors real quick, and I'll be back. Because I missed class last week.
Oh yeah.
And we're supposed to have a test tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm going to talk to them and I'll be right back.
How was it? Yes, sir.